Anybody who's known me, especially when I was a little kid, or if you've been following along on this page, you know that I've been talking about my childhood hero was Hulk Hogan. And I posted about it. In fact, when Rick Derringer died, I did a Real American. But when I was a little kid, I was obsessed with professional wrestling. My parents took me to a house show at the War Memorial or Olympic Center or something in Lake Placid, New York. I think it was 6 or 7. And they said I just sat there the whole time, 3 hours. I didn't move. And I was just obsessed ever since. And Hulk Hogan and Ken Patera were there. The place erupted. And it was just so weird. This morning, my brother Ben asked for a photo. He wondered if I had it, and I went down in my basement and found this thing of photos, and I found all of these photos. I'll pop them up here so you can see them from that show or that event. And after that, I was just completely obsessed with wrestling, but even more obsessed with Hulk Hogan from age 6 to 7 for about 4 or 5 years of my life. It was all I could think about. I watched all of the Saturday Night's Main Event, all the SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, all that good stuff. Great memories with my dad. He would always order the pay-per-view, and we'd stay up late on Saturday nights to watch that together. And we went to a bunch of live ones too, meaning at the Onondaga War Memorial in Syracuse. And I'd go with my Uncle Ken and my cousin Eric. What's really cool, I always thought that I would meet Hulk Hogan. I never did. Even when I got older, I was like, and I was in a band, I was like, maybe I'll cover Real American. He'll think that's pretty cool. But I never did. But the closest I got was going to see him at live shows. And then my cousin and I were pretty creative, especially my cousin was very creative, very artistic. And when we were probably 8 or 9, we decided to, and my grandfather, Ray Axelson, which I wrote a song about, he would, allow us to take pictures, and then he had an enlarger because he was an aerial photographer. So we'd enlarge these photos of us, like flexing our muscles, pretending we're professional wrestlers. And we created this magazine called KWA, or Kids Wrestling Association. And we sent that in to the address. We found an address for WWF. At the time it was WWF. And we sent it in, and just to show them what big fans we were. And they sent us back this really cool black folder that had the WWF logo on it. And on the inside, it had, and I'll pop it right here, an autograph from Hulk Hogan. It says, "To Patrick from Hulk Hogan." And I remember that just blew my mind, that he took the time to write that. And I don't know, just blew my 9-year-old brain thinking about him, thinking about me. I know that millions of kids around the world were really into him back in the 80s. But for me, it was a really special time period in my life. And I will always think fondly of that. He was my childhood hero. And I'm very grateful for all the memories that I had. If anything, maybe, there's portions of it. I used to watch my dad up on stage singing, and I used to idolize him and really think how exciting that would be to be able to be on stage myself. So that's part of me loving being a performer. But when I used to be in a band, I know that a big part of my showmanship was what I used to really marvel at, which was Hulk Hogan in the ring, tearing his shirt, hyping up the crowd, and being such a positive light for all those kids who he told them to train, say their prayers, and take their vitamins. So anyway, a little sappy, long post, but it was an important one to me. And prayers go out to his family. He lived a long life, good life, and we've got a lot of great memories because of it. So that's all. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But I hope everybody's having a great day, and I'll sing for you later.